Coming in for M&M, so they deserve mention as well. It looks like it's a good set if you look at the bottom line, but do remember there was a tax refund which actually supported the performance on the bottom line. That's why the profitability is looking much healthy than what we were expecting. Having said that, on the top line as well as the margin front, there is a bit of miss coming in because the revenue has come in a bit lower than expectation. We were working with a number of 24,000 thereabouts. It's a smidge below our expectation, and even if you look at the margin profile, we were working with a number of around 12.9%. The company has not delivered that number. In fact, on the top line, we were working with a number of 25,000 on a standalone basis. That number has come in closer to 24,000. Yesterday itself, we had seen the stock had rallied quite hard. It was up 4%, one of the top gainers at the index level. Today, it's a bit subdued, started off on the back foot, and right now also it's a bit subdued given the fact that earnings don't look that impressive. Of course, we'll have to wait for more details in terms of what do the internals look like, because the volume figure was something which was already out. Rest of the auto companies, whether it was in a Maruti or even the other two-wheeler companies like Bajaj Auto, Hero MotoCorp, reported a decent set of numbers. There was an improvement as far as margin goes, but I think there is a bit of a miss when it comes to M&M this time. It's only that tax refund which is aiding your profitability, because on the top line, it does not look very impressive. We'll get Shrishti, to give us more details on the earnings. Plus, of course, a few analysts to kind of talk to us about what does this mean for the company, because last quarter it was all about that RBL, RBL investment that they had made, and the street was talking a lot more about it rather than the core business. Tractor division is something which hasn't been doing that well for them. So what's the recovery timeline for that? And of course, if you look at the four-wheelers, they have been ahead of the game when it comes to SUV. So that part is pretty much managed. It's the tractor division and the other commercial vehicle that remains a big talking point. Let's see, the stock has been just around that flat line, not seeing a big reaction. In fact, of the lowest point of the trading session, and that I guess is on account of that beat that we are seeing on the bottom line, on account of the tax refund which has come in as well. And let's go across to Shrishti to get a better understanding of M&M's number. Shrishti, what's your verdict? Is it a good, bad or inline set?
A bit of a miss coming in from M&M results, because though if we look at the volume growth this time, so the automotive segment performed really better. 14% jump on a quarter-on-quarter basis is what we have seen, but actually more than 20% decline on a sequential basis is what we have seen for their tractor division. So that could have actually impacted the margins of the company. And onto the revenue EBITDA as well as margin figure, we are seeing a miss coming in, though the profit number is actually higher than what we were expecting on ETNow, but that is on the tax write back. When it comes to the numbers front, let me quickly take you through that. The revenue has clocked in at 24,310 crores. The margins have come in at 12.1% versus our expectation of 12.9%, and the profit figure has come in at 3,451 crores while we were expecting that 2,900 crores. But talking about the management commentary, that is giving confidence, because what we are getting to read in this press release is that the autos has grown rapidly, but the farm equipment remains resilient despite the tough market conditions, and the growth gems are on track. This time, the tractor market share has actually inched up by 150 basis points, the highest Q2 market share in a decade that the company has recorded. So what we can see is that despite the shrinkage in the volume, which was actually for the whole industry as per se, the company has gained the market share, which is a bit positive. Other than that, the farm machinery revenue has seen a jump of 35%, as well as when they talk about their consolidated revenue from the farm segment, that has come in by lower 4% on a YoY basis. So that was about the scorecard. Definitely the company has done well when it comes to their automotive division. They continue to be leader over there. So that's about the scorecard of M&M. When we come to the overall numbers, then definitely a miss coming in on the margin figure.
Okay, definitely a miss coming in on the margin figure. That's for M&M. Let's keep an eye on that. As of now, the stock is down almost 0.6%.